Oh yes, now this is not a film I'm going to be forgetting anytime soon. "13 Lives." Now, 13 Lives is a new film by Ron Howard, and it basically follows the true story of these 13 boys who got stuck in a cave in Thailand, and the rescue operation that went on as they try and get them out alive. And that's basically the plot of 13 Lives. And honestly, I absolutely loved this movie. I just thought it was fantastic. I thought it was intense. I thought it was riveting. I thought it was thrilling to watch. And I just thought it was so good. Honestly, I love this movie. I've already said that, but I'm going to say it again. I love it. And it's now one of my favourite films of the year. I'd probably say it's better than The Northman. It's probably my top 3 films of the year now, because it's so good. It really is. Like, it's intense to watch, and it's gritty, and it's just, man alive, it's something else. Honestly, the movie's 2 hours and a half, and it just flew by, and it's Ron Howard directing his best. Like, Ron Howard has made some cracking films in the past, he really has. But the thing is, though, he started to make many films like this. Like, he has a knack for making films with these sort of ideas. Like, Apollo 13 is the same sort of idea. Or, say, Rush as well. Both great movies. But, you know, those movies are movies where you kind of know the outcome. You know the true story that those films are based on. You know the true story of Apollo 13. And you probably know the true story of Rush. But you don't know how it all happened, and you haven't seen it like this. Like, Ron Howard has a knack for making films where you know the outcome of the story, whether it's a happy ending or not. In this case, kind of a bit of a sweet ending, but he still makes it interesting and riveting and exciting and thrilling and just so compelling to watch, and all the best way possible. And honestly, I was sitting there and I was biting my nails for the entirety of the movie. You know, it's nail-biting sort of stuff. It really is, like, quite literally, I was biting my nails, like I already said. It's fantastic. Honestly, literally, in the first 20 minutes of the film, when you see someone go into a cave dive in the first time in the movie, I was literally like, because something happened in that scene. I literally went like that, and it just, oh my god, it was so fantastic. I don't know if I'm making sense in this review right now. I don't have a clue. I literally just finished watching this film about 5 minutes ago, and I just wanted to unload my thoughts out on this video, but it's so good. It really is. And also, the performances are fantastic as well, because I never felt like I was watching Colin Farrell. I never felt like I was watching Viggo Mortensen, and I never felt like I was watching Joel Edgerton. I just felt like I was watching the real life people that they were playing, and just in the best way possible. Like, Colin Farrell has often overplayed the characters he played in films in the past, like he does in The Batman when he plays a penguin. I love his performance of the penguin in The Batman, but he is, you know, chewing up the scenery in the way the film wants him to, but still, nonetheless, he is chewing up the scenery in The Batman. But here, he's not chewing the scenery, and like, they just settle into the roles they play, and just in the best way possible, because it just makes everything more believable. Like, the whole film is so realistic. The verisimilitude of the movie, by the way, if you don't know what the word is, look it up, but still, nonetheless, the verisimilitude of this film is fantastic. It's so realistic to watch. You believe in the relationship between these boys who get stuck in this cave. You believe in the relationship between the divers who try and get them out. You believe in the situations that are going on, and it's fantastic. It's so well made as well. Like, it's gritty in the same way Rush was, which is another Ron Howard film I absolutely loved. Honestly, you haven't seen Rush, which came out like 2015, I think, which started out Chris Hemsworth, and I forgot someone else, Daniel Bruhl as well. It's sad them two actors, and you know, they're so good in that film. If you haven't seen Rush, go and check that out. But in the same way Rush was so gritty and intense and riveting to watch, this film is as well. It's gritty, and like, the cave dive sequences are so intense. Like, they truly are. And, like, one thing I actually adored about the movie, and it's just a small little detail, but one thing I loved about the movie as well, was every single time they go in the water and the caves and you see the water is dirty. I love that about it. And for many people that won't be a big thing, but from someone like me who goes swimming, you know, every now and then, actually I went swimming today, so that's one of the reasons I'm not making sense too much in this review, because sometimes when you go swimming, you just, I don't know, you feel a bit fuzzy for the rest of the day, but still, nonetheless, you know, from someone like me who's been swimming quite a lot in the past, I was watching all the underwater cave diving sequences, and I just loved the fact that the water was dirty. Because, you know, this is a Hollywood film in the end. It's directed by Ron Howard. It's funded by MGM, as far as I'm aware, and also, you know, it's got Colin Farrell, it's got Viggo Mortensen, it's got Joel Edgerton. These big stars. It's a Hollywood film, but they still make it gritty and entertaining and realistic to watch. You feel like you're watching this true story unfold. Now, granted, I know there's a Netflix documentary, or is it Disney Plus documentary or something like that, which has already documented this true story, and I haven't seen the documentary. I might go and check it out now. In fact, I probably will next week. But still, nonetheless, I don't really care if the film is factually accurate or not, because in the end, a film is just, it's made for entertainment purposes. All these people go, well, I don't like this movie because it's not factually accurate, and they got this wrong. Like, don't watch the documentary. And even then with the documentary, it might not be 100% accurate because it's told from a certain person's point of view, and that person's point of view may be biased. And so all these people go, oh, I don't know, this film might not be factually accurate, so I'm not going to check it out. Go and check it out. It's so good. You know, it doesn't matter if it's accurate to the story or not. It doesn't, because it's still so entertaining to watch. And that's what a film is made for. It's made for entertainment purposes. And this film is so entertaining. It's intense. It's so intense. It really is. It's one of the most intense films I've seen in the past couple of years. You can see I'm excited again about it. It just... oh god, I loved it. I'm not sure how much of my view is making sense whatsoever, because I'm just so pumped up after watching this movie, because it was just something else. It really was. And the ending of the film is bittersweet as well, in the way you want it to be. Like, even though it's got a somewhat happy ending, it does still have a bit of a sad ending as well. It was not a film about its casualties. People do die in this film, but it is done in a very affectionate way, and you watch the story unfold, and it gets more and more nail-biting and more intense, and just more suspenseful as the film goes on. It's so good. It's so well directed. I don't have a clue how Ron Howard directed the underwater scenes in the caves in this movie. I don't have a clue how he did that. And it's just so well made. It's so interesting to watch. It's so thrilling to watch. The performances are so good. The film is so realistic as well. You feel like you're watching this true story unfold. And it is brilliant. It really is. It's one of my favourite films of the year now. Honestly, it's fantastic. And... you know, instead of watching Bullet Train this weekend, go and check out 13 Lives. Honestly, I think it's one of Ron Howard's best movies. In fact, I even kind of think it's better than Apollo 13. I've got to admit, like, I like Apollo 13 quite a lot. But I kind of think this film is better just because... yeah, it was so gritty and just so intense. And I know I've said it was intense about 5 times in the video already, but I'm going to say it again because I really want to emphasise that. It was intense. It was that nail-biting sort of stuff you want in a movie like this. And even though it's almost 2 hours and a half, it just flew by. And yeah, I loved it. I really did. Yeah. I thought it was absolutely fantastic. Riveting, intense, and just so well done. And so, all in all, I'm going to say 13 Lives. I'm going to say that it's a 9.5 out of 10. You know what? I'm going to go with it. It's a 9.5 out of 10 from me. Honestly, I loved it. I'm not sure how much of this review has made sense whatsoever. Like, all the stuff I was saying, whether the film is accurate in the story or not, it doesn't matter. That's what I was trying to say there. It doesn't matter whether the film is accurate in its telling of its story, because... you know, it's such a good film though. That's the point I'm trying to make. It doesn't matter how true it is or not, because it's still such a good movie. And like, you're watching it, like the details you learn throughout the movie, like how all these farmers gave up their land so they can try and save these children, how all the children had to be treated as like packages towards the end of the film. It's just, and if you've seen the film, hopefully you know what I'm talking about, but yeah, it's just, oh god, it's something else. And oh my god, I didn't expect it to be this good. I really didn't. And, you know, probably my biggest complaint about this film, and it's not even a huge complaint about the film itself, really. It's more about how the film is being distributed. My biggest complaint about this movie is the fact that it's on Prime Video. Honestly, I just finished watching it downstairs on my TV, and I was kind of like, if I saw it in the cinema, I think I might love it even more. Which is saying a lot, but... yeah, it's so good. And the fact that my biggest complaint about the film is that I didn't see it in the cinema, I think tells you how much I loved it. It was so good. And also, by the way, always got to mention my favourite moment in the movie, where basically Colin Farrell's character, when he's seeing all this news about what's going on in Thailand early in the film before he's actually gone over there, and they're talking about going to save these kids who are stuck in this cave in Thailand. You know, when Viggo Mortensen hangs up the phone, he just goes, I don't even like kids. And it's little small moments like that which would make me love the movie even more, like little nuanced moments, and just that sort of brilliant storytelling, which is just so good. It's got moments of comedy sprinkled in there. It's intense, like I said about a million times with you, but I'm going to say it again, it's intense in the way you want it to be. It's gritty, it's well directed, it's well made, and it is just fascinating to watch at the same time though. And it's just so good. It really is. I rambled on way too much of the review, but you get the point. I absolutely love this film, and I can't recommend it enough. It's on Amazon Prime right now, and it's fantastic. Honestly, go and check it out because you will not be disappointed by it. And so, all in all, I'm going to say 13 Lives. I'm going to say that's a 9.5 out of 10 from me. Anyway guys, what do you think? 13 Lives. Please do comment down below. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Honestly, go and check this movie out because it is just something else. Anyway guys, thank you as always for watching, and if you haven't yet, please do click down below and subscribe on this video. I look forward to many more, both film and TVs, come very soon on this channel. See you guys again soon, but bye for now. Bye!